Hello and welcome back to my Mini Metro Let's Play. My name is Kimberly, also known as SockBunny, and I'm recording in sunny Florida in the United States of America. This is episode 2, and today we're going to play Paris. So if you have not ever seen or played this game before, I recommend going and checking out my first episode where I play London, because I go into how to play the game in pretty good detail. I'm going to be explaining what I'm doing here also, so you won't be totally lost, but if you need full details on how to play the game, go watch episode 1. We're going to play Paris today. You can see I've been playing it for the last few days, and my top score is 1619. So let's hop right into the game. If you're new to Mini Metro, this is a strategy or puzzle game where you have, these are metro stations, and then these little ones are passengers. And this square wants to go to a square, and the triangle wants to go to a triangle, and so on. And as the computer was just showing us, this is how we can build our line, is by dragging from one to the other. We do have resources down here. I'm going to go ahead and lock those so I can see what I have. I have 4 tunnels available, which I will definitely need, and 2 trains and 2 lines available. So this triangle wants to go to a, the circle wants to go to a circle station. I am going to go ahead and make this a full circle. I've been experimenting with whether it is better to have lines that go back and forth like a regular train does, or lines that go in a circle, sort of like a roller coaster would, and I'm finding that a combination of the two works best. I'm going to go ahead and bring another line over to do that, and I'll bring this line over here to do that. If you'll notice, I'm trying to hook all 3 through the square. You seem to get fewer squares than other shapes, so I try to have lines go through as many squares as possible. It is not always possible to do that. This is definitely a more challenging map than London was, because we have these 2 islands here and we need more tunnels. So that I am finding to be a challenge, but a fun challenge, of course. Okay, good. So we have another square up here. That's good. I try not to do 2 of the same shape in a row, but unfortunately that cannot be helped. But if another shape were to spawn up here, I would have the track go through that extra shape, which eventually will happen. Of course, with how this game likes to treat people, it will probably be another circle. But that's okay. The game starts off pretty easy and calm, as you can see, but it does definitely pick up, and the board gets bigger and bigger, as you will see. So it's week 2, it's Sunday night, we got another locomotive, and then we can choose this time either between another line or a carriage. I'm going to go ahead and say carriage. Now this is a unique shape. I try to have my lines, each of the lines go through the unique shape. So we only have 2 bridges left. If I drag this blue up, that will use 1. And now there's not a circle on that line. So I could have this go over to this circle, but instead I think I'm going to have the green go over to the circle, and I'll use this to come over here. And now I want to try to get that yellow line to come up here. What I'm going to do is go ahead and start that yellow line over. I'm going to start it at the plus sign, come down, go through the square, triangle, circle. I try not to hook these up until they have passengers, because you never know what's going to spawn. Okay, so this one has a passenger, so we're going to go ahead and do that. He's got a passenger now, so I could bring the blue or the yellow. Since the blue needs a circle over in this area, I'm going to go ahead and do that. It moved our bridge, which of course in real life you could not do. Let's see, do I want to bring the green or the blue through? The blue already has 2 circles over here, so I'm going to take the green through there. And of course we have another circle going on up here. We do still have available to us one train and one carriage. When I say train, I really mean locomotive. We have one locomotive and one carriage. I'm going to go ahead and put an extra carriage on the green line because he seems like he needs it. We still don't have anybody here. Let's wait and see what happens with him. It is Sunday, so we'll be getting another locomotive shortly and another resource. And we're going to drag you up through there because we definitely need to take those triangles somewhere when he comes back through. Okay, it's week 3, locomotive. I'm going to say tunnel. In this particular map, I'm finding that if I have a choice, I choose tunnel because, you know, and again, that might be a wrong strategy. I'm going to go ahead and put a train on here. It might be a wrong strategy, but that's the way that I'm finding playing. Okay, now this is a unique character. So eventually, I want everybody to come through here. So I'm going to bring blue up. And I'm going to take yellow way over there. Now that line means that that yellow line is not stopping at the triangle station. Which, let's see, circle, triangle, square, circle. It wouldn't hurt it to stop there, so I'm going to go ahead and take this back and bring it through. And in fact, I'm going to do even better than that. I'm going to bring it through triangle, square, and then unique shape. Because like I said, I try to get the squares and unique shapes to go through as many as possible. That is making me nervous. Okay, now he finally has somebody. We're going to go ahead and bring him over. We have one tunnel left. Normally, like I said, I wait, but I don't want to forget about him. Let's go ahead and who do we want to bring up here? Let's bring blue up because yellow and green go through a triangle over here, but blue does not. It drives me crazy to have so many triangles in a row, but I mean circles in a row, but it cannot be helped, unfortunately. But hopefully something else will spawn over here. So we have one tunnel available to us, one locomotive, and it is Saturday night. We're about to get another. I might be putting another one on the yellow line, actually. Let's do that. Oops, that didn't work. Hold on. That train's coming there now. I'll wait till he leaves and then I'll put the other train on there. That helped. I try to put the trains as far as possible also. Oh, this is getting backed up also, so maybe we should actually put it on the green instead. There we go. Now these two guys are going to be running in opposite directions of each other for now. Okay, line or carriage? Line or carriage? I think I'm going to go line this time and try to alleviate some of the... Now what I like to do, this is a little trick I like to do. Since I have a line and I have one locomotive, I like to alleviate some problems. Like there's some squares and triangles here that need to go to different places, so I'm going to temporarily do this. Wherever you start, that's where it's going to pick up from. He's going to deliver these all to these places, and then I can delete that line and move it somewhere else where we're starting to get backed up. Like there's a lot of plus signs over here. So what I'm going to do now is delete this line, and I'm actually going to take it from here, and hopefully he'll pick up some of these. Oh, he didn't pick anything up. That didn't work. Let's try this again. Okay, oh, let's put this square on this line and on this line. Okay, where else are we backed up? We've got some triangles going on here. So I could have taken those triangles and moved them. Okay, we've, excuse me, I'm losing my voice here. We've got these circles. I'm going to move them. I'm going to put that temporarily there so it moves it. Now it's going to pick up triangles and bring them back down here. So that will alleviate 2 stations worth. Once it starts heading back in this direction, you can actually delete it. And that's going to pick those up. Okay, we've got a circle going on over here. This one's getting backed up, and so I'm going to take him again and, oh, he's not letting me cross that line. That's right. So I'll do this to take the triangles off at least. I don't have any tunnels, otherwise I would have extended over to the square and let him pick up that. So now he's at least going to pick up that star. That line may end up staying there because... Okay. Yeah, because we've got so many circles over here. So at least temporarily, I might have to leave that there. So that's a little trick I like to do, is leave myself one line and one locomotive so that I can... Can I drag this through here? Yes, I really needed a circle over here. All right, locomotive. Line or tunnel? I'm going to say tunnel. I'm going to take these circles. And like I said, once it gets going, you can actually delete it and move it. I'm going to take these and move them over here. And these stars need to go to the star. Where's the star? Way down there. So I'm going to do this. Oh, I can't because I don't have it. Oh, yes, I do. I have a tunnel. Oh, it's because I can't cross the line. Let's do that. All right, so he'll pick up these stars, and he'll pick up some of these stars, and he'll take them down there. That line might... Let's see. That line might have to stay there. I keep saying that, right? Okay, here is another unique shape. A teardrop or pizza slice, whichever one you want to call it. I'm going to take these all over here. Okay, let's move him again. Let's see. We've got some squares that need to be moved down here. This is not a permanent fix, but if you have at least a temporary problem, it will help get rid of them. I'm going to take this line down here to this triangle. Notice that the game is starting to get a little bit more hectic. Okay, those circles are gone. This one's starting to back up. I'm going to take this directly over here. Take these triangles directly over there. And also, I think sometimes when I do this, it makes the game a little bit more interesting because you're actively playing instead of just watching. Whoops. Lock that back. Who else is getting backed up? Can you go there? Yes. Got some stars going on over here. Let's take those stars over. I'm going to bring that over here. I think this line is going to have to maybe soon be permanent somewhere. Okay, and I used the blue line to take that up to there because there weren't any circles around in this area. Okay, we get a locomotive. Do we want a line or a carriage? I'm going to say carriage because I want to. Okay, I'm not using my locomotive obviously enough because I have spares here that I didn't even notice. So let's do this. Let's put a carriage on. Where do we need a carriage? Where do we need a carriage? I think we need a carriage on this blue line over here, actually. Oops. Okay, another unique shape, a diamond. Can this come down here? Yes. It's going to be hard to get that over there. Let's see. Yellow can go through circle and then diamond. And then I'm going to go ahead and take it up to a square for good measure. All right, these stars need to go down here. This one seems to be getting back up with the stars. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave that pink line there and see where else I can take it. I have one tunnel. I'll take it off for now, but if I find that this is getting backed up again, I will put it back. Let's see you. And like I said, once he starts moving, I can delete this and start strategizing where else I want him to go. He's starting to wink at me here, so I'm going to take you down. And I'll go ahead and just take that yellow line up. Where else do we need help? We've got a bunch of squares here. He was going to pick up anyway, but let's go ahead and help him. Come on, square. There we go. I'm not sure why he didn't pick up those squares the first time. Okay, you're getting backed up with triangles. Let's go ahead and do that. And then it'll take those circles back up there. So I'm going to wait for it to pick up the circles and then delete it. Carriage or tunnels? Carriage or tunnels? I think we're doing okay. Let's go ahead and take a carriage. Where do we need a carriage? I'm going to go ahead and put it on this green one. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. Drag these stars over here. I think this star needs more lines going through it. I can't do it with the blue. That's okay. Notice that it's starting to get a little bit more chaotic. But doing this, unfortunately, distracts me from the rest of the game. Let's see, we have one tunnel, which unfortunately we need for you. Oh my goodness. Let's see, plus signs. Let's take, oh, we don't have a tunnel to cross, so we'll just take the plus signs. And unfortunately, it's going to drop them off there. I'm going to go ahead and just make this pink line go, let's see, circle, triangle, circle. Let's see how that works. Because that pink line just really needed to help out with these other guys. And I'm going to put an extra line on the pink, extra train on the pink line even. Wow, we're over 1,000 already. That snuck up on me. That's good. That's good. Things are really starting to get crowded though, as you can see. I think I might take this through here because he needs to pick up a bunch of triangles. And who else? Oh, I wanted to have him go through here and then here, the teardrop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, locomotive line. I'm going to use the extra line for offloading as I was doing with the pink line, but now I'm going to do it with the, let's drag you up here. I'm going to do it with this orange line. Where do we need help? Okay, these guys need to go to squares. Unfortunately, it's going to make me go through there. And I'll do this. That way when he comes back, he'll pick up these triangles and take them where they need to go. And the weather outside today is pretty yucky. I think it's going to rain, and I think we have a cool front coming through. I know up north it is way colder than it is down here. And you guys have snow and stuff, but I think tomorrow the low is going to be in the 30s. The high is going to be like in the 50s. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're about to die. We are about to die. Yep. There we go. But hey, we did really well. That was 1,268. I'm proud of that. So I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot. So Paris, we did 1268. That's pretty good. Not a record, but I'm proud of it. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed it, please do subscribe, like, and tell your friends about it. And definitely try playing this game if you hadn't, because it's very relaxing and enjoyable, and I know you'll like it. By the way, I did get the game through Steam, but if you just do a Google search for Mini Metro, you can find it. Have a great day, and please come back and watch again. Thanks. Bye.